black. I'm about to hoard these carrots with a burner made of more than 14 carats. What's good? Me when I'm hopping out the chamber. When I'm pulling up, you know that it's danger. I'm one that stay with the drum like a band, geek exotic in the rap, solid gold. When we ash these Nash plays, I ain't nothing that you can handle. Try and you'll get toe open like a sandal.
STAYC, them STAYC girls, man. Look, at one point, all you heard was STAYC when he first arrived on the K-pop scene in 2020. What's interesting to me that if you ask fans what was their first song, it's an extremely high chance they'll tell you that it was so bad. Now, this single wasn't big enough to send them to like a different round like some groups, so that gave them time to grow gradually as they pushed out music. Which is honestly a good thing for them, because once they built their fan base, their foundation is already taken care of. But ever since a certain era, a certain album, they have not been the same musically. It's almost like their impact doesn't stick anymore. But I have a couple of reasons for why that may be the case. STAYC started off with a bang. To be specific, a full song run. Songs like So Bad, ASAP, Stereotype, and Run To You, gaining close to or over 100K album sales with each comeback, which is extremely impressive, more so for a group that doesn't have those big label privileges. Personally, their Young Love album impressed me and other STAYC fans a ton. They impressed me with that project so much, dog, that I had to throw them on my top 10. This is coming from someone who couldn't even name 2 STAYC songs around that time, because I wasn't really tuned into their music all that much. The music didn't pull me in at first listen, but you know, all it takes is that one song or that one project, and then naturally you just become a fan of the discography. Songs like Butterfly and I Want You Baby are right up my alley. Nice smooth vocal progressions, them taking turns going crazy on the high notes. I haven't really gotten tired of those B-sides at all, dog. But nowadays it just feel like they lost that momentum. Now let's get this clear, because these girls aren't in a bad state at all. I mean, they are still growing with each comeback like they always have, and still gaining in terms of sales. I can say non-STAYC fans were banking on them falling off when they released Beautiful Monster. I know y'all remember that shit. Because it didn't stay on the charts for long, and it wasn't that likable for a lot of folks. Which is cool, because he started off with the 4-song run. I think Beautiful Monster was a solid song, but nowhere near their previous ones. So I'm gonna let them slide with that. But I can't ignore that their music simply isn't good anymore. It's like they had a musical fall off after the break they took. I think they felt that they needed to change their sound, aim at a different audience or something. The change of sound is really obvious for songs like Teddy Bear, Poppy, and Teen Fresh. It still feels like them sonically, but it's more kid-like. Another thing that I think diminished their impact is the influx of massive top and mid-tier girl groups that were pushed out. I remember people were asking, where the hell is STAYC after Beautiful Monster? But now no one asks. I understand that they have a solid fan base now and are still growing, but the common non-STAYC listener just pass on by and they're not interested right now. Maybe that new shiny toy effect wore off. Shit, maybe I'm just tripping. Now, we can discuss their recent body of work before I conclude this thing. Their full album, Metamorphic, did sell as well as their first recent mini album, but they still sold pretty well. Their album isn't bad at all, and they actually redeemed themselves a tad bit in my eyes with this one. Yeah, I'm not obsessed with every song on it like I did with the mini album that was released in 2022. But liking every song on an album is extremely rare. Anyway, you shouldn't hold anybody to that standard. I added a couple songs like One Thing, Give It To Me, Roses, and Beauty Bomb. I really feel like they thrive in that R&B lane, though that may not be the most popular style of music for them. The songs I like had a good bit of 808s, and I noticed I gravitate to those a lot more than others. Overall, STAYC is a great group, packed with a bunch of great vocals and potential. I think their change in sound is a bit too early, and people are usually against this when artists and groups change. I don't really care all too much about these things because it's gonna happen intentionally or intentionally. So you only have 2 options presented to you when things like this happen. Either change the way you listen to them, which is way harder said than done, or stick with their old music. They can definitely come back with a very trendy song that gets people talking about them with ease. You know, it's just that the shit doesn't last as long as it used to. Anyway, guys, that's the video. That's how I've been feeling about STAYC ever since for a little while now. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. I don't really care, man. Y'all voice y'all opinions or whatever in the comment section. And I'm about this thing.
Paper boy, I'm about that paper boy. If you ain't on your grind, then you flex and use a hater boy. Paper boy, I'm about that paper boy. If you ain't making money, then you ain't a money maker boy. Paper clip, I'ma need a paper clip. I'm stacking up this paper, so you know I'll make this paper flip. Paper flip, I'ma make this paper flip. Then head to Magic City, and I bet this paper make a strip. Paper man, I'll be in the paper man like Wall Street Journal, yeah, cause I'll be getting paper man, I'll be getting paper man. Ooh, yeah.